Good morning. I fucking hate bullies. Um, it's why you see me calling out the NSA and the CIA and the FBI and Lockheed Martin and my former employer, Apex Systems, and the judge and the mother. And you see me calling out all the bullies because I don't like people bullying other people. So I use all the tools in the bag that God gave me to fuck with the bullies. That's like the extent of my energy in life. I work too. I don't know if you guys can see these 4 buildings that I'm surrounded by, but I paint some stuff too. But when I'm not painting, I'm calling out the corruption. Really don't like bullies. I fucking hate liars too. I fucking hate that shit. Like the last 7 Pentagon audits. Where's all those trillions of dollars, bro? Yeah, we just jacked 330, right? It's not a Freemason number. 330 million people's taxpayer money, trillions of dollars over generations, and we're not going to tell you what we spent it on. But keep paying your taxes because the United States government is a legitimate business entity. I don't know, man. People see it. I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. So, how long does it continue for? I was surprised back in like 2019, 2020, people didn't like snap out of it and say, "You want me to cover my face with what now? Some nasty ass fucking rag that's not going to do shit because you infected us under the skin?" Nope. People didn't wake up to that. So I don't, time's not real, physical's not real. I believe we've been afforded this opportunity to set it right because the future generations don't deserve it. The kids deserve adults to be adults and handle our business, right? Stand up for stuff and say, this is wrong. You can't do this. We don't accept, we don't consent. But we're well past that point. Well beyond 20 years beyond the past. 20 years beyond the point of consent. Well beyond. So there's no oversight, there's no accountability. It's really on all of us to come together, a unanimous consensus to say, stop. Stop what you're doing, it's wrong. Right? The same way the police arrest us when they feel that we're doing something wrong, whether it's speeding, not paying taxes, throwing miniature Bic lighters at other cars on the road who are honking at you, right? Whatever. What are the police doing with all those fusion centers? Why is the FBI and state police running a fusion center in every state for over a decade? What are they doing with all that technology? Why aren't they transparent about it? How credible is the FBI? Do they have a good track record? How about the state police? Are they good guys? I just read an article from Middletown, Connecticut. Some fucking dude, they didn't give the guy's age. Okay, this is a state police officer who was a resource person in a school who was inappropriately texting a 17-year-old, like graphically, and they posted that in the article. Those are the people that are in control of the fusion centers, the pedophiles. So the pedophiles, right, and again, I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. Sorry for all the mumbling and the stuttering. But you guys already know, this is obvious, right? Jeffrey Epstein has a bunch of powerful clients in all the industries, banks and tech. Okay? The people who are appointed to investigate these matters are not investigating these matters, they're covering it up. And these people who are covering it up also have a track record of sexual abuse and corruption. Not telling you anything you don't already know. This is all published information. So, I'm not going to sit here on the YouTube and wait for everyone to, to come together, but that's where we've been at. That this whole thing, what do I know? I don't know anything. But this whole thing is for all of us to come together and stick up for what's right. This is all about right and wrong. It's really simple on its face, right and wrong stuff. And I believe that's why we have this time, is to look at it all that's wrong and say, no, stop. And if we don't do that, this is going to continue. It's going to get exponentially worse. They will continue with their agenda. It is well organized. They are well organized. They have all the resources and all the technology. They will press on. I guarantee you that. And if you don't believe that, just look backwards. Right? Look at all the colleges. Look at all the businesses. Look at where the money's going. Look at the science. Trust the science. Right? All that nanotechnology. Every administration from Clinton forward, they've punted billions of dollars investing into nanotechnology under the skin. These are jobs. These are careers. These are people who are taking a paycheck to remain silent so that national secrets aren't exposed. But really, we can just look at healthcare, the healthcare industry, and see a lot of the tech. And then, look at all the, black ops or the spend that's not accounted for. And the DOD, the DOE, the DHS, the Lockheed Martins of the world. Okay? Look at what they're hiding. Look at what they're capable of. We can drag it out as long as you guys want to. Right? But why? Why? Does anyone think it's okay? Does anyone think it's okay to be ruled by a group of people with the track record that they have and think they would ever do anything that's in your best interest, ever? Our rights are being taken away, one by one. We have dual application of the judicial system, right? If you are a quote-unquote elected or installed official and you're part of the club and you commit a crime the same as any other person, you are not tried the same as any other person. You are exempt. You are immune. You have impunity. You might have arbitration. It's ridiculous. They're not even looking at Epstein's clients. They're not even looking. Why? Right? If you sneeze or fart, I know if I sneeze or fart, the cops are fucking there. Even if I don't do anything, sometimes the cops show up. Like right here in this parking lot, early in the morning, sometimes the cops just show up and ask me what the fuck I'm doing here. I tell them I'm painting and I tell them to go catch some bad guys. But they won't even look at Epstein's clients. Governor Lamont is perma-installed in Connecticut. I think most of your states are probably the same way. Ignorance is not a choice at this point. And I was a C student. I'm not the smartest person in the room. You guys are a lot smarter than I am. So why am I here talking to you like this? Why are all of you, coming together and saying, no, stop? Right? Okay. Have a good day.